Hi elegant people, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be reacting to my old unpopular K-pop opinions. So these are opinions I have made in my older videos. Unfortunately those videos are no longer available to watch on my channel and are now private, mostly because my editing and opinions are completely pretentious. So here today I am going to expose myself. Enough rambling and on to the video. My first opinion that I will be reacting to is, cute concepts suck. What was I thinking when I wrote this opinion? Did I think I was quirky? Cute concepts are amazing. Sometimes the hardcore girl crush can be so overwhelming that something softer is nicer to listen to. Cute concepts are interesting to watch and they just get you excited. I like songs that make me smile and that's exactly what cute concepts do. Look at Weekly's whole discography. Twice's older songs and Red Velvet's Red Side songs. You cannot sit there and say those songs are bad. Because no honey. Sadly we don't see many cute concepts anymore, but I bet you they're going to come back in stock. Similar to how retro did last year. Then everyone will start copying the trending concept, which will hopefully be cute or a more chill kind of concept. Number 2 is, izone disbanding isn't a big deal. I made this opinion when I was a baby izone fan and didn't really care for the girls. So you may ask, Uahage, has your opinion changed? No, not really. They're disbanding. So what? The thing is they gave us an exact date they were going to disband and yet Wiz-ones are acting like it's the end of the world. izone got everything they could ask for in a K-pop group. A steady fanbase. Album sales. A lightstick. A fandom name. Expensive music videos and the list goes on. It may not really be a big deal for me as I only really acknowledged a few members. Don't get me wrong, I do like izone, their songs and performances are amazing, but I knew it could never be serious because, well, they're disbanding. Logically this isn't a big deal. I have been through it. Loona have been through it. X1 have been through it. izone are still breathing, so with these few weeks we have left we should stop and cherish all the moments we had with them instead of asking weird questions such as, why did they have to disband or when are they renewing their contracts? Number 3 is, I find lightsticks cringy. To be honest, I can tell that this was a filler opinion in my old video because I genuinely don't care about lightsticks. I have no opinion. They exist. They help hype up the group and that's about it. Lightsticks aren't cringy actually. Some of them are really cute, but then again some of them are really ugly. So do I still agree with this opinion 50-50? Because I don't really care about lightsticks. Number 4 is, views actually do matter. I remember when making this opinion I was in a rush and didn't give it much thought, but now I am going to explain properly. Do I agree with this opinion? Yes and yes. Views are actually quite essential for success. I don't get how saying stuff like, views don't matter, X group has talent they don't need views makes any sense. No. Without views you will have little exposure. And little exposure equals a small fanbase. And a small fanbase equals low album sales. And low album sales equals no money. And no money equals, well, bankruptcy. So K-pop stans saying that views don't mean anything are kind of being delusional. However, I do get where they're coming from in some aspects. Just because a certain group gets more views than another doesn't mean they're better. It doesn't matter how popular the group is. You like them for them and that's it. So in that sense it doesn't really matter, but if we're talking logically in an industry like K-pop, views are what make or break a group. Have you ever heard of the boy group Target? Oh yeah, what about Chorus? And have you ever heard of Neon Punch? Oh wait, didn't they disband last year due to financial issues within the company because of the you know what? Some companies don't have enough money to support their groups and without views they also aren't gonna get anywhere. It's not every day a K-pop group can pull off a Brave Girls Rolling. Number 5 is, hating on YG is a trend. And I will say it again. Everywhere I go there's always someone hating on YG that it soon becomes pointless. Like, what are you getting out of it? From my experience, I always tried to say a company sucked to fit in when the truth is, I don't care about them. I don't care about a lot of things actually. Don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but yeah. If you really want to label YG as the worst company you're going to have backup and receipts. And if you can't back your opinions it will look like you're just trying to act edgy on the internet, and trust me, you don't want to do that. As I said, there is no best in the big three. One company might be better at one thing whilst the other might be better at another. Though you may not want to admit it, YG artists actually do look free on camera. I notice most YG artists just do what they want. The relationships in YG look wholesome as well. I mean, look at Rose and her background dancers. It's so sweet. Trust me, if any of the Blackpink girls hated YG, they would have packed their bags by now. Just saying. This is not me backing up YG. That could never be me, but I'm just saying that fans are leaving thoughtless comments just because everyone else is doing it. Number 6 is, Ice Cream is better than As If It's Your Last. Do I still agree? Yes. The song was a bop for me. We all have different music taste, but I just can't sit there and listen to As If It's Your Last. This song got so overplayed that it's just so annoying to listen to. Ice Cream as an era was amazing. Even though we got no performances, just those Zapito dolls dancing, I still really enjoyed the song and choreography. The song just hypes me up. And the music video. Oh, the music video. Can you believe Selena and Blackpink shot it in different places? It was absolutely stunning. There was a lot of hype building up to this comeback and it made me really excited. The teasers were really pretty, with that retro feeling. And this teaser, Rose snapped. You may agree with me, you may not, but you have to understand that just because you don't like something doesn't mean it's bad. Ice Cream is great. I remember waking up early just to watch the MV. Ice Cream is up there as one of my favorite Blackpink eras, along with On the Ground, if you were wondering. The 7th opinion I will be reacting to is, I'm not a fan of Chewy's visuals. In my unpopular opinion video, I deemed this as my most controversial opinion and I was so proud of it, but now I have to disagree. To be honest, Twice members have some of the best visuals, but Chewy takes it to a whole new level. I never really understood the hype around her visuals. She just looked like any other girl and I was wondering, why is she the visual? Mina is a lot more prettier than her. But then I realized why. She is the member that complements the Korean beauty standards with or without makeup, therefore making her the visual. And I think she deserves it. I never saw the hype in Chewy, but now I think she's really talented, really pretty and probably really kind. You can talk about an idol's visuals, because ultimately if you don't like their visuals you just don't like them. You're not obligated to like everything. Remember, beauty is subjective. But of course you shouldn't turn those preferences into unnecessary hate. Like as I said before, what are you gaining out of hating on someone? If you want to learn more about my opinion on the Korean beauty standards, there will be a link in my cards right now that will take you to the video. But yeah, now I am a fan of Chewy's visuals and I think she deserves to be labeled the most beautiful face of 2019. The 8th opinion is not Shy isn't anyone's era. To be honest, the who owned each era is subjective, but in my opinion they all shined. So yeah, I still agree with this opinion. A lot of people deemed it as Leah's era and I can see why. But all of the members have their own kind of standout point in this comeback. Leah and her vocals, Yeji's amazing dancing and facials as always. Cherry Young's visuals and styling were quite pretty this era and she caught my eye more, which is rare because I never really acknowledged her. Yuna's charisma was overflowing during their promotional era, and Roojin really fit this concept. So yeah, I agree. I don't think Not Shy was anyone's era. When I first watched the MV, I thought it was a Yeji era, but it turns out I was wrong. Tell me whose era you think Not Shy was. And oh yes, stream Itzy's next comeback. Guess who? The 9th and final opinion I will be reacting to is, ships are not the only reason idols don't react to each other. I will back up this opinion forever, because it is 100% true. Of course ships do play a part, but if an idol is genuinely uninterested in a performance, then do you want them to scream and shout, to embarrass themselves? I think sometimes fans forget idols are humans, not robots. They are not obligated to react. If they don't want to smile, they don't want to smile, it doesn't matter. All that really matters is that the idol gives an applaud at the end of a performance just to be respectful, even if they didn't enjoy. I do believe that it is quite obvious that male idols tend to tone down the reaction more than females though. I don't think there is a company that don't want their idols to have fun or even move like no. But if there are, then we need a lawyer. Most of our faves are in their 20s. If a 13-year-old reacted like an idol, nobody would say anything. They'll just be like, oh, it's just a phase. If a 13-year-old can look grumpy, why can't a 20-year-old? I am literally confused. Ships are only one of the reasons why idols don't react, but I don't really think it's that major of an issue to these idols than to stans. Alright everyone, those were all of my old opinions I will be reacting to. Keep in mind the respective videos these opinions belong to are now private. Comment down below what you think of these opinions and what you think of what I said about them. Alright then. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.